Hello, hello. Welcome to World's Finest. This is our third time recording this intro because every single time we've lost the file. But anyways, in today's video, me and Noah are going to be doing a 2025 fights part 2 tier list. Last episode we did part 1. Make sure to go check that out. We ranked and tier listed Captain America Brave New World's fight scenes and Thunderbolt's fight scenes. Today we're doing Superman and Fantastic Four. Noah, would you want to do the honors of pulling up the tier list and kind of just explaining how things go?
So this tier list is the same as the Batman fight scene and the last fight scene, etc. Tiers are masterpiece, great, good, aight, bad, and disasterpiece. Mid has been officially changed to aight because mid and bad are kind of the same thing now. But aight is there. Masterpiece really sucks. Masterpiece couldn't be any better. And then we have all the fights from Superman and Fantastic Four here. Out of order now because we had the completed tier list, and I had to pull them off to redo this intro. This is the second time redoing it.
Yeah, this is our third time of doing it total.
Now, disclaimer, be sure to check out the bonus ep that is releasing like tomorrow or the day after by the time you're watching this. That is a draft of the moments from the year. Great episode. We just recorded it. It's a lot of fun. Be sure to watch that after this one. And then, obviously, like, comment, subscribe. Comment your 5 favorite fight scenes of the year. And let's get the first fight scene, bro. Let's get it.
All right, JD's and Lettleman. We're heading into the first fight of Superman of the video, Hammer of Barabia.
All these fights mean something to me, man.
Let's lock it in, Noah. Let's get this, bro.
I'm not going to look as bored as last time.
Yeah.
All right. Locked in.
I'm inside Chocos, Larry. No fatalities.
Can't win them all.
2, 1.
My goat. Best character in
Target
2025.
He's back. You're 5 o'clock.
Copy.
12C. 18A. 34B. 98Z. 8H. 74D. 4014.
James Gunn knows how to fight scenes, man.
Yeah.
Real. I just want to say, Lex is very good at abusing women. Almost every single woman in this movie, it gets like absolutely abused, physically or verbally by Lex. No one's ever talked about that. But he literally abuses every single woman in this movie.
What did he say to Engineer?
He was like,
Oh, we'll need more than you.
yeah,
when we
like, he like verbally abuses everyone in this movie.
Okay. I feel like we gotta be critical here and not throw around masterpieces. Yet, I don't see any flaws in this fight. So.
I would chuck it in masterpiece, man.
I would be willing to chuck it in masterpiece as well.
I think they're all gonna end up there, to be honest. But
in our review, we glazed the idea of the fight moves.
Make sure to watch the Superman review after this. It was about like an hour and a half, and we covered everything. But yeah, I understand we don't want to chuck things in masterpiece, and we want to be critical. But
also, if it is a masterpiece,
yeah, we don't need to hide it. I think the best thing about this fight is off the rip, we're already establishing Superman as a defeatable character and that Lex Luthor is a genius, which is so important because like that's the main critique with Superman. Like most people have is Superman's boring, he's undefeatable, it's he's going to win no matter what. And Superman loses numerous occasions in this film, and that's one of my favorite aspects of it is that it isn't holding back the reality of if Superman was real, that he would still lose, and it's not just a comic book. Although it is very comic booky. You feel me?
Bro, the intro to this movie is
Yeah.
peaked like it's like 3 minutes ago. Superman lost his first fight.
Mm-hmm.
Aura.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
Bro,
peak, bro.
what? Who's groaning, bro? Like, come on. What was that?
Bro, I just said tough.
Oh, it did not sound like tough to me because your mic cut out on the T. It was
Tough.
like, That's what it sounded like for me because your mic cut it out.
Okay, next up, we do have Lex and the gang breaking into the Fortress of Solitude. Bro, this fight does have that one weird bit.
Yeah. It's like comes out of her toes for no reason.
When I like all this bit. Yeah, this is this bit.
There was no point to that.
Dude, I love this movie, but I can't lie. That is just stupid, bro.
Aura.
Explain them. Aura.
Although her coming through her toes literally doesn't make any sense at all and is quite literally
And
useless.
it's pointless.
Yes.
It's pointless.
It's still a masterpiece. It's still a
No,
masterpiece.
it's not.
It really is, man.
It's not.
And
It's really not.
it really listen, it's not a masterpiece in the sense that it's perfect. It's just a masterpiece in the sense that Lex Luthor's aura farming, and that's it.
I think it's great. Can
you pull up the other tier list real fast? I just want to like compare a bit. Okay, and great we put like them moving the rock. I think it's better than them moving the rock. I think it's better. I think it's a better fight scene than them escaping the tower. Are we just gonna say it's better than those and chuck it in great, or are we gonna say it's better than those and chuck it in masterpiece?
I think it's great, dude. I'm gonna be real. Well, because I think even like it's really good. Great is high praise. I think even without the silly backflip, I think it's still great. Because masterpiece is like
It isn't as good as the first fight.
I just think if you think about some of the other fights that are in masterpiece tier, I don't think it's on that level. And then the backflip, I think, solidifies it in great.
Okay.
I think it belongs more in good than in masterpiece. But it's still like it's great. You know what I'm saying?
I chuck it in great, man. I don't mind.
The
The backflip is
Just
stupid.
hit
It really
yourself in the
was.
head.
It made
the
no
backflip's
sense.
stupid. You can't put something in masterpiece when it's you got that kind of thing. All right, this is peak.
Yeah.
This is peak. This is nothing.
Everybody okay? Hey, buddy. Eyes up here. Come on.
I say, bro, in this movie, I can't. The Metropolis residents, I don't understand them, bro. They're just like they're all just standing around filming this kaiju fight, bro. Like, they're not even trying to run away. It's like this happens every day for them.
Like, let's be honest though, isn't that kind of like low key what would
Yeah,
happen? though?
yeah.
Like that's the silliest thing too. It's like because if that happened in real life, the same thing would happen, but there wouldn't be a Superman.
No, they wouldn't, bro. Everyone would run away.
Bro, the Twin Towers. I'm cutting all this out. When the Twin Towers crashed, everyone was sitting there recording it, bro. Like,
That is a bit different to a kaiju attacking the city, bro.
is it though? Because the place is blowing up.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I guess so.
We're keeping all that in, by the way.
Oh, really?
Surely. That was peak.
I didn't.
I feel like that was good comms.
Oh, yeah, sure, man.
If you're okay with it. If you're okay with what you said.
We'll see. I mean, I don't really mind it, but I think like a
Up to
short,
you.
man.
Oh, W short. Okay.
W speed.
Alright. we know he's supposed to make W Bodhi. He's like Bodhi is like
Bodhi explains Twin Towers
text on the
crashing.
screen. Text on the screen makes 9/11 joke. W
W Bodhi. with the typing
Okay.
sounds in the back.
Oh, okay. We just got done watching Kaiju fight, and I'm thinking. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I am thinking what you're thinking.
I'm thinking masterpiece.
I'm thinking this is just a master class in superhero big CGI battle. No?
Bro, let's think. Is this the best big CGI battle in a superhero movie?
The Thanos fight on Titan is really close.
No, that doesn't count
Why wouldn't that count?
because I'm stupid. Wait, maybe it does. Okay, I'm thinking more about like when they fight a CGI monster.
Okay, you mean like the Avengers versus the Chitauri in like Avengers. Like the big
Or like the dragon in Shang-Chi or Doomsday in BVS.
Okay, yes, so this is leaps and bounds better than
Doomsday.
all of those, bro.
Doomsday in BVS.
Doomsday in BVS is
He's Goonsday.
real. Yeah, this is probably the best. Do we think it's better than the Hammer Bravia one? I do. I think so.
I like it more.
I think so as well.
I think the fight itself in Hammer Bravia is better, but then like all like Superman saving people and stuff in between, this is peak. And the Justice Gang's there. Pretty
When
peak.
Mr. Terrific hit the finger gun, bro, that was tough.
Have you just like has your love of Mr. Terrific just gone up like crazy since you've been reading him?
I mean, he's one of my favorite characters. I feel like I wouldn't be even like. This is really all thanks to Superman because I would have never sat down and read any Mr. Terrific comic book if I didn't realize how cool he could be.
Yeah. Well, because he's not cool in Arrow. I'll tell you that. Don't
I've-
watch Arrow, bro, if you like Mr. Terrific.
It's just a
I
character
can't-
assassination.
Doesn't matter. I can't say that.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
not cool.
yeah.
He's not cool in Arrow.
Yeah.
He has zero aura.
Negative.
He's got negative aura. Okay.
Let's get into fight Quattro.
Yeah, that fight's peak. Bro, what's this movie in this? This is a special movie, bro.
This is
Shout out Josh Movies for watching this opening day with me.
That's tough. Nothing beats
Josh
watching
was
this opening day. Like really, nothing beats it. Like
Special.
I watched it in like a dine-in theater, so like already the attendance will be low. But like my theater was nearly packed, and then like that was the most anyone's clapped for a movie when it ended. Like it was a great experience. Nothing's gonna beat watching this opening day.
I don't know if, bro. Throw back to the time when I clapped during It's Clovering
Clovering
Time.
Time.
No one.
That's L friends, man. We need.
I was with my mates, and they're like, I was like, we gotta clap when he says it's Clovering Time. It'll be really funny. They're like, yeah, let's do it. He goes, it's Clovering Time, and I was like,
That's crazy, man.
no one did, and everyone in the theater just looked at me.
Oh, I just
I
realized
was
we're
so
gonna watch
embarrassed.
that.
I haven't rewatched that movie since. I still don't even know what the Clobbering Time even sounded like. I was just like, that's Clobbering Time.
We're gonna watch that. And it's in the Galactus fight.
Like, greatest oral loss of my life.
No, bro, it was the greatest Ori game.
Can we clap? Can we please clap? There's Clobbering Time.
Yes, we got that. We'll do
Play this
that. We'll
game.
do that.
I need it.
Yeah, we got it.
Peak. I just know. It's
Getting
ready.
chills thinking about it, man.
Dreamblazer. Every time I watch this movie, he just like think of Dreamblazer.
W-com, bro. That's a W-com. Wait, I'm making that a short. Doomblazer, come on the pod.
That's a Vine Dreamblazer. Vine
Yeah.
Dream. It literally is. Oh, is he called Dreamblazer yet? Oh, there he is! Oh no, that's not him.
Clock. Oh, that's not him.
That's not him. Look. Oh! Yeah, that's not him, look. Different guy.
Man,
They're all Loki wearing.
they got the same fit, bro.
Oh, is that him? Did he just clothesline Doom
Did he
Blazer?
just block Doom Blazer? You're not an addiction to watching this.
I need the slow-mo. Hey!
What did you mention to do, bro? Oh, awesome.
All right, Mr. Terrific fight scene. I think this is easy.
Easy, probably the best
Yes.
scene of the entire year for
Well,
comic book movies.
we don't. Well, we'll see next episode.
Yeah.
I think that's the best fight scene of the ep so far. No,
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get beaten either, but
Did you find him? Oh, God. What is that?
Portal's been open too long. We can't stand.
rough on the wide eyes, Brady.
Oh, you'll
I like
not
it.
stand here much longer.
hold on.
What are your thoughts
Hold on.
on the wide eyes?
I like it. It looks good. I'm
Low key, I just don't know if it works in live action in
I-
this context. Like, look,
It
it
does.
just looks a little weird.
It definitely does. You don't think it works?
Depends. I just in this case, I don't think it. I mean, it works in the context of the scene because it's using the balls.
Well, it's just his turn.
But,
Yeah,
like,
that's
if
like
you-
his detective
If
vision.
he was, if he was like that all the time, it look weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that. I'm a defender of White Eyes if it's done right. Like they could.
What
They
are your
could
thoughts? What are your thoughts on Alex Ross drawing like characters that usually are wide eyes with like not wide eyes? Like how he draws Batman and stuff that look like the live action films,
I don't care.
except worse.
I
'Cause he
think.
doesn't do the black makeup.
I think the thing. Oh, really? Ooh.
Have you not seen it?
I
Have you seen the Batman War on Crime cover?
Nope.
Look it up. Look up Batman War on Crime cover. It looks like some fat guy is Batman cosplaying.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. It looks like.
Like,
it looks
obviously he's-
some
obviously
fat
he's an amazing-
cosplayer. It looks like some fat
Obviously-
cosplayer. Oh.
Obviously, he's an amazing artist and he's extremely talented. Oh, wait, no. He did draw him with the makeup in this one. I think of Kingdom Come. No, I'm thinking of Robin in Kingdom Come, bro.
He looks like he's trying to
Did
raise
draw-
up minors on Omegle, bro. Like, look at this. He's like, hey, kids.
Bro, look up, bro, Robin Kingdom Come.
Robin's in it too.
In Kingdom Come, yeah, and his design is Loki, but it's Red Robin.
Oh nah, this is so This is so There's no way
Bro.
people think this is the best art in
Should I pull out
comics,
my
bro.
copy? Loki, should I pull out my copy?
Yes, there's no way.
Rex! Go eat!
It's Skull goes crazy.
Yeah, right here.
Bro, I love that. That was my wallpaper.
Man, you are so weird.
Do you have them?
Them. Superman, the mean dog in a cape, a weird baby, and a squiggle man.
What?
You know, a weird baby and a squiggle man is like the joke that made my audience laugh the hardest every time. All three showings I went, when he
Really?
went squiggle man, was the like Oh, actually, that's not true. My third audience maybe, like, because obviously it was like a bit after it came out, so like all the real
Yeah.
the big fans like had already seen it, and so the things that got attention were Crypto got a few aww, and Squiggle Man got a laugh,
Squiggle Man, really.
which was interesting.
I feel like I don't remember like what my audience did with that.
It was that my third audience liked it, and they didn't like much. So.
Um,
Um,
yeah, like
what I was
come
gonna
on.
say. I think all of my audiences loved Peacemaker. They all clapped for that.
I was so surprised because I went to it twice. The second time I went, like there was maybe 15 people. It was very unreactive, but like the first time, no one even did anything with that. Like it was like no one knew Peacemaker existed. It was so weird.
Everyone just laughed
No one cared.
when I saw it.
It's so weird, which is odd
Oh.
because like it's like the biggest DC show in the past 5 years. But
Even just the fact it's John Cena. So
yeah,
anyway, I think this is good or great.
why so low? Was good.
Well, just like the fight, like it's not anything special.
Well,
I mean,
it's not
like
really.
the river stuff is really cool. So I'm leaning more towards great.
We should give it the Thunderbolts opening scene treatment, where the fight scene isn't the most important thing in it, and that's not the.
Or the hallway fight in Thunderbolts opening scene is so good.
It is, but it's like the same thing with this is great. The fight's great, but it's
I'm
like
thinking great.
30 seconds. We should put it in great, but you should chuck it. If you want to chuck it above or behind.
I think above, to be honest, because of the engineer flip.
Yeah, and because the shot that we have on the screenshot right there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, we're coming down the final stretch, bro.
Wait, what is he doing?
I won't be able to sustain the impact at this speed!
No, Angela, unsheath! He's the only one protected!
Whoa.
Or that's the most painful thing to watch in the entire movie when he's like
Yeah,
just
low-key.
pulling out the nanites. I'm like, ugh. What are you feeling, Noah?
I'm feeling it's great. At the top of great.
I can feel that. I can dig that.
I just we don't want to throw around the word masterpiece, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like great is very high praise.
I'm surprised Thunderbolts is getting higher than Superman. I'm not gonna lie. How many?
We're not even done Superman yet though.
Yeah. How many did Thunderbolts have? It had like 5, right?
4 in masterpiece.
Oh, really?
And then 4.
Oh, yeah. If you want to check it in grade, I don't mind.
That's what I'm feeling. Like great it is great. Like there wasn't much fight. Like most of it is him flying. With
I
them
think
holding
that's
onto
the main reason. The other
like
one
there's
didn't get
nothing wrong
Masterpiece
with
either.
it. It's just not as good as the stuff in Masterpiece. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like in all fairness, those are 3 fight scenes. These are 2 scenes with
Yeah.
fights in them. I think that's
Yeah.
differentiating between Masterpiece and yeah, I'm okay with that, man. I'm okay with that.
Sorry, kid. Superman couldn't make it. So you got an upgrade.
The coolest metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis finally.
That's cool. That's cool.
That was sick! Guy, maybe you should join the group.
Please. I mean, no offense, but that creepy mug is what you want representing the Justice Gang?
Justice Gang? That's a cool name.
You're in.
All right. Can I?
Take it away, Noah. I see you, bro. Oh my god, dude. You're tweaking right now. Take it away.
Sorry, bro. Masterpiece.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not as bad. It's
Bro,
not
it's
as good as the
all-
Terrific Five, though.
It's short, but Guy Gardner taking out the tanks, man.
Also, we
Bro.
get a little hint
That's
at what
probably the best Green Lantern action we'll ever get.
best written what?
That's probably the best Green Lantern action we're ever gonna get.
Ooh, that's might be a good point. We also get
Like,
a hint at
that's just peak.
we also get a hint at what Metamorpho could be like in the future if he becomes the charismatic, light-skinned devil that he is.
I don't know if we've talked about it on the pod, but I asked you. I have said,
Mhm.
do you dislike 2025 Metamorpho because he's not a Giga Chad?
No, but I don't dislike it. I do think because there's two things. It could go two ways. I don't dislike it, and they could just stay. He could stay the same, be a side character his entire life, or they can make a character arc of him getting his, aura back and becoming the light skinned Giga Chad he is, and lock in. I'm happy with either. But
And Metamorpho, no, he can't. He can only do into like elements and like objects. And he wouldn't be able to make himself look like a person. That's not part of his powers.
no, it's not. He actually loses his
Yes, sir.
powers a little bit.
Dang,
Yeah, but.
dang.
Yeah, to check in a masterpiece. Like honestly,
I think I want him, bro. I wrote a whole letterbox paragraph just about
Mhm.
that fight scene, low key.
I think this is
I want
probably
to put it above the kaiju. Are you chill with that?
yeah. I was gonna say not above terrific though. I think that's probably
Can we-
the funniest the hardest I've laughed in a theater.
The Justice Gang joke.
The entire scene, the Justice Gang joke, him flipping them off, and him saying, "Sorry, kid, Superman couldn't make it, so you got an upgrade."
Yeah, I want to address something. So, friend of the podcast, Shine Comics,
Like
does not like this movie very much.
I don't
He
know.
doesn't like this movie very much, and he doesn't like that in this scene, Superman doesn't save the kid, and he thinks it would be more meaningful if Superman saved the kid here because it's like a scene where it would really matter,
Mhm.
or it would be more meaningful if like Superman was sad that he wasn't able to save the kid and whatever, and so he doesn't like that Gardner saves him, makes a joke of it. I want to say, yeah, if Superman saved this kid, it would have been peak. Probably would have been the best in the movie, but Guy Gardner saving him is also peak.
I'm glad Superman didn't save him. Is that fair? I think
Well, what else would Guy be doing?
no, because I think it would
You want
totally
Guy to
mess
culture?
the flow of the entire film up. Because these final 30 minutes are just fast paced. Like it's just action. It finishes the film out. If you have Superman save the kid, you completely are like throwing away. It wouldn't work. The best way it could have worked, like the scene of him saving the kid itself would have been cool, but in the grand scheme of things, it would have jacked the entire pacing and the entire like collection of the film up. I feel at the end.
But I see the vision. I see what he's saying.
I see
But
what he's saying.
Guy saving him is peak. I love it. Flipping off the tanks. That's just
We need more. We need more.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I think that Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner is my favorite comic book casting of all time.
I don't hate that though, Tinian. Actually, I would agree that he is one of the best. I don't have.
He is definitely one of the best. We need to think about it. That's a video in itself. I need to think about it more.
I don't have the
It might
love
be my.
for Guy Gardner that you do. He's not like one of my favorite characters. He is one of yours. So if he will obviously mean more to you. The fact that he's this close to him in the comics and he's just this funny is outstanding, though.
I need to read. I need to read Guy Gardner comics.
Yeah.
I need to get on that. Anyway,
I'm not dim. I'm aware envy consumes my every waking moment. 13L. I know when they mention Galileo or Einstein or one of these other twits in the same breath as me, I feel a tide of vomit burn the back of my throat. But at least Galileo did something. He wasn't some dopey Venusian catapulted onto this planet just to have the world fawn over him because his strength illuminates how weak we all really are. So my envy is a calling. It is the sole hope for humanity because it is what has driven me to annihilating you. What a! What a! What a! What a! What a!
or this next action. Let's say his.
Kill him!
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
Aura. Bizarre. Let's just keep it a buck, Noah. If this is a masterpiece, we all know where this is going. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Would you be angry if, Ultraman came back as Bizarro?
That's what I want to happen.
That's what I would like to happen as well. I agree. I think Shine Comics would want that too.
Yeah. And I think about this every day about Superman killing Ultraman here.
Really?
Like, what's going on? I think about it every day. I'm like, what is going on here? As I said, I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I think about it every day, and like, and just Superman just values life so much. You know what I mean? And the entire thing of Kingdom Come, he's like, mild spoilers, he's like basically the only superhero who doesn't want to be killing people. He's like, are you serious, bro? We can't be killing people. We don't do that, right? That's like his whole thing. And then in All-Star Superman, you've obviously got him appealing to the humanity in Zibaro, the Bizarro dude. And I've just been thinking, I'm like, dude, he does kill Ultraman. That does happen. Like, I'm not gonna be one of those guys who just tries to explain it away. It does happen. But then, like, I'm also thinking, one, what else was he supposed to do in that situation? And two, he does kind of appeal to the humanity a little bit with the engineer and earlier where he's like in the fight before. He's like, you guys don't have to listen to what Luther says. But like, even still, and then on the counter argument to that's the only thing he could have done in the situation, same thing with Man of Steel killing Zod. It's the same kind of, he couldn't have done anything else.
Can I say a couple things? One.
Actually, no, in Man of Steel, if he's strong enough to snap Zog's neck, I think he's strong enough to divert the beam.
And I think he's strong enough to just get in front of the beam and take it like a good boy. Probably shouldn't have phrased it
Only
like
Henry
that.
Cavill two men's good boys. Okay.
Probably shouldn't have phrased it like that. Couple things. One, trust the gun. The gun did not jam, and I trust gun. Two, they never said the portal killed anyone. It's just a black hole to space. In all fairness, like, is that a bad point? Like, it wasn't a portal to hell. It was just a portal to space. It was a black hole.
Black holes kill people, bro. No one survived.
They don't
But
kill
it's DC.
Superman. Like, come on,
We'll
it's
see.
freaking Superman. And three,
Yeah, I mean, also, there's no humanity to appeal to here.
yeah, and three, to be fair, he killed himself. That's better than killing someone else. No. I think
Yeah,
that could
it was a
complete-
mindless clone, but then again, Bizarre is a clone, but Bizarre is not like mindless like this one.
Dude.
There's a lot of arguments to be made, but either way, it is still a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be like, bro, when he fights the Raptors, bro, that score.
It's so
Bro.
good. It really is.
Good luck with that.
Ooh, do. Yeah, just throwing a masterpiece. I don't think it's as good as the Guy Gardner fight.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it has higher highs, but
I think so too. I think it's got higher highs, but the Guy Gardner fight is very well rounded.
yeah, I'd put it 3.
But dude, I don't think a single moment in the movie hit like the Raptor fight.
No, not at all. And no, actually, the crest on the chest and then the Raptor fight is like, that's what ties it all together. Is when the close up shot on the chest.
I think hits like that.
Nothing does. Nothing does at all. Yeah.
I think it's like it's on the same level as the Guy Gardner fight. I'm gonna put it, bro, just for the Raptor fight. Do you want to put it above?
Yeah, that's fair.
The highs of the Raptor fight are crazy, but I do like the Guy Gardner fight more. What do you think?
You want a comic flip? Bro, we haven't done a comic flip in a freaking. Wow.
I don't want to flip any of my trades because I don't have any Superman single
I
issues.
just unplugged my monitor. Bear with me. So are we doing heads or tails?
What comic you got there? Yeah.
All right.
I'm thinking Bol is below Guy Gardner.
So Guy Gardner.
Below Guy Gardner, and then the white is above.
All right. 3, 2, 1. 6, 7. JD's and Lemon.
Are we for real? Are we for real saying 6-7 while doing comic flip?
Yeah. What else should I be doing with my life? Real
So
talk.
what was it?
It was Guy Gardner.
Was it below?
It was Guy Gardner. Yeah.
Above or below?
It was the board.
I forgot which was which. I can't lie.
It's Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner was the board.
We'll just put it below.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's Superman.
Okay.
8 fight scenes, and we got
Superman.
freaking 5
done.
masterpieces. So yes, this was better than Thunderbolts. I don't know what I was on about.
You said it halfway through the video.
Yeah, I really thought you weren't gonna end up giving that one 5 stars. To be honest,
Which one?
that one we just watched.
Why? Because of the Ultraman thing.
The Ultraman thing, yeah. I didn't think you were gonna be okay with that.
I'm still conflicted about it, man.
Yeah. Hey, this is what you have to do. You have to gaslight yourself into just liking it, and then you'll eventually like it.
Bro, that's what I've been doing since the movie freaking came out.
It's just not helping.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay,
Okay.
guys.
Fantastic Four time.
Guys, there's literally only 2 Fantastic Four fight scenes, but they're both 10 minutes long. So it's like almost as long as Superman. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into the space sequence. Post-production Bohdi here. I normally don't do stuff like this, but I feel like it is a responsibility to tell you guys that me and Noah, heading into the Fantastic Four fight scenes, just got done watching 8 phenomenal Superman fight scenes. And we've also been recording for 2 hours at this point. So not optimal conditions heading into 2 super long fight scenes. I would also just like to say we were extremely overly critical in these fight scenes. We do not actually hold the same opinion as we did in this video as we do a day and a half later. We both just rewatched the movie last night together, and we both came to the agreement that the tier list got a little messed up with the Fantastic Four placements. So the actual definitive tier list I will put as a screenshot at the end of the video. So if you guys want to stay tuned for that, it's going to be there for you guys. But yeah, enjoy us clowning on these two.
Yeah, you think Ultraman's surviving this, bro?
Yeah, bro. She did.
Yes! Hell yeah!
Why wouldn't
Silver
freaking
Surfer.
Silver Surfer survive and not my glorious goat Superman? Like, bro. Okay, I just want to say
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good.
It's very good, but it literally doesn't even like come close to being as good as any of the Superman ones.
Yeah, I can't lie, bro. Like, because after the movie came, because I don't watch reviews for stuff before it comes out.
Mhm.
I always watch it after I see it. I always see it before I see reviews.
Yeah.
And like, or like Escape Pod just glazed the space sequence so hard.
It's good.
And then like, I'm looking at the comments for these videos, and it's like greatest chase scene of all time.
When I was
Good.
looking up,
Why are we glazing it? It's very good.
and then this is the thing that annoys me most. People compare this to Interstellar, and they're like, "Oh, Interstellar!" Like, oh, yes, you can obviously tell they took inspiration from Interstellar, but this isn't even close to like anything in Interstellar. Yeah, like watching this right after watching all the Superman ones is just not it.
Yeah, I can't lie.
I'm like mad disappointed because I remember really, really, really loving this, and it still is really, really, really good, but it's not even close.
It is really good. No, but her surfing is so clean.
It really is.
Watch our Fantastic Four review, by the way.
I
Yeah.
think we chuck it in good, like low key.
Good? I'll let you I was thinking like top of good, even there's nothing in good. Bottom of great. That kind of thing. But if you want to go good, we can
If you
go
want
good.
to chuck it bottom of great, because like it is great, but it's just nowhere near as good as the Lex Luthor one, even though that's like the worst one from the movie.
Yeah, well, I'm looking now. This is the good category in from last part. And it is, I think it's
So it's better than all those, but it's
better
not
than
even.
all these.
But it's not as.
I don't think it's as good as the great in Thunderbolts either.
I said we check a bottom of great.
I think all of these are.
Do we want to be generous? Because this is really good. This is let's just chuck it in great. Because it the bottom of great.
Okay.
Because it is really good. But
It's good.
Yeah.
We keep saying it's good and we put it in great.
Because it's better than
Like,
all the
maybe
Captain
it's
Marvel ones,
just-
bro.
Maybe it's just, yeah. Like, it's quite good.
It's aight. It's aight. We just
Bro, my dad sat at the table the other day and just looked at me.
oh,
He was
really?
like, "Aight," and he just looked at me until I got the reference.
Yeah.
Directly referencing my quote.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Let's just put it in great. It's aight. Let's get on
It's
to
aight.
let's get on to the final fight of the movie and the episode.
My God. I'm main in Marvel. This is a Red Hulk nerf happening.
No, it really is. Pedro or I guess
It's just
Reed Richards was mad nerf, guys.
like this is another thing where going back though.
That's like hardly 30 feet.
What time is it, Ben?
Ow.
Go.
What time is it, Ben? No, Johnny. Say it! I don't wanna! Say it! It's clobber time! Done now!
You told me 35 seconds. Why did you pop that 30 seconds ago? You dumb it. Like, bro. The dumbest thing, dude.
Tell Franklin Uncle Johnny loves him.
I look kidding. Or thinks he's Black Adam.
No, bro, I think he's Adam Warlock.
Yeah, Adam Warlock. Bro, I should know that. So I literally made that as a YouTube video.
You did. I remember that.
It got like 3K views. Alright, another one to add to the collection. And Johnny wouldn't have been able to do that damage, bro.
Can I be honest? This has been way longer than 10 seconds, and his thing was like 7. This scene is so stupid.
It annoys me when Okay. So this happened in the Batman episode as well, where you get to the end of the episode, you just want it to be over.
I want to go play Valorant, bro. I want to be freed from this.
I gotta hop on Rivals, man.
Yeah, this is bad. Okay, I think we change mid to I. Let me throw it. We chuck it in there.
You want to put that in I
Yeah, I.
on the same tier below all
No,
these,
because listen,
all these.
it is better than all of those, but it literally makes no sense. He could have popped the portal like 15 seconds before, and Shalabal didn't need to sacrifice herself. And at the same time, the timer didn't even line up for Shalabal to save it. Like, it's just...
Are we sure?
It definitely. There's no way that made like that lined up. Like, on a technical level, this literally is just the dumbest thing ever. Like, yeah, it looks cool, and like the cinematography is nice. But on paper, this is literally the dumbest thing.
Let's find out. Hold on. Let's find out the timer.
There's no audio. Could you restart the screen share with audio? Fast, thank you. $11 seconds.
11 seconds at 4:18.
We're already at like 4:32. Like, we're already 14 seconds in. It goes on for like that.
That was a hot minute.
Yeah, this sucks.
That was a hot minute.
There's no way.
On the same tier as the Isaiah fight is crazy work. I'm not even gonna lie.
But this makes me, this angers me, because I didn't notice that.
I'll let you have it, bro. I'll let you have it.
Yeah, put that in I.
After a whole week, you let me put.
Yeah,
Red
bro,
Hulk
put it in
Disaster.
Disaster Piece, bro. He got friggin' mad nerf. I'm not gonna act like
You're
it
not
wasn't.
real. You're not real.
I
This is
mean,
not Disaster Piece, bro.
okay. Would you want to chuck it in good? Because at the end of the day, like, there is some good to it, and it is like well choreographed. But again, it makes no sense.
I'll let you have I, man. If you want I'll let you have it, man.
You know, chuck it in good. I can't put this in good conscience tonight.
Okay. All right. We've got. This is the final bracket of the Superman fights and the Fantastic Four fights. And then this is the Thunderbolts and Cat 4.
It's so funny saying
have-
Masterpiece after we argued for like 20 minutes.
We have 5 in Masterpiece here and 4 on the other one. What do we think is the best fight scene of 2025?
It's the
Wait,
five
okay,
years
I've got an idea. I got an idea. Hammer Baravia fight is on the bottom here. Is Hammer of Baravia fight better than
No.
the truck scene? Is it better than this scene?
No. Yes.
Is
No,
it better
no,
than
no,
this?
no. No.
Is it better than the lab scene? I don't think it's better than any of them.
I don't think it's better than him at all.
Next is the what is that? It's the kaiju fight. Is the kaiju fight better than the truck scene? I think no.
But I do think it's better than the ending fight. How about this?
Is it better than Sentry fight?
No.
Is it better than the warehouse fight?
Um,
I also think no.
I think
I'd take all 3 over kaiju fight.
I don't care.
I'd probably take all 4 over kaiju fight, to be honest.
I think. Can you go back to
That's
the
just
Superman
because
bracket?
I think the scene.
I think my top 5 would be 5 years time, Guy Gardner, Raptor fight, and if you put it back on to Thunderbolts, truck scene, and then probably warehouse scene or the Sentry scene, depending on.
Yeah, should we put warehouse scene in front of Sentry scene?
I feel
Maybe
like
real.
I'm
think-
feeling that.
Okay. I'm feeling the top 5 of the year is 5 years time, Guy Gardner, Raptor fight, and then these 2.
Yep, that's the top 5 of the year.
But I think if we include the Ultraman fight, I kind of like the truck scene more.
You lucky. I don't like it's 4 and 5.
That's the top 5.
Yeah. Low-key, bottom 2 interchangeable. I don't care.
Yeah.
Top 3 for sure,
We did
though.
it.
Dude, this has been like 2 hours. I was loving the first hour and 30 minutes, and then Fantastic Four ruined my night. I'm not gonna lie.
Why am I low-key not excited to rewatch that now? Even though we both liked it when it came out.
I think
Maybe it's just because of Superman.
yeah.
Going with an open mind. Maybe it's just we've been recording for freaking 2 hours. But
All right.
these take a long time to record, man.
You want to wrap it
All
up?
right. Let's wrap it up, gang. Let's stop sharing. Oh! Well, I'll wrap it up. Thank you, boys, for watching. Hold on. Thanks for watching, boys. That is the long one, but I reckon this is the best of the fight scene series so far. Let us know your top 5 fight scenes of the year in the comments. Like the video, subscribe. Don't miss the next bonus app. Yay! Bonus app! Shut up. Okay, bonus app. Best drafting, best scenes of 2025. Going to be peak, reflecting on the year once more, and then final ep of the year. Wrap it up. Full 2025 ranking. Movies, shows, all of it. Comic book movie shows. Not. Because I gotta watch Eyes of Wakanda.
Oh, I forgot that existed. I might need to watch that too.
I'm not watching it. I don't even care. I'm not watching it. I'm good.
I've watched
I've got better
enough
things to
of
do.
freaking-
I'd rather rewatch some of the movies than watch that. Anyway, the animation company shut down, so that should say
something.
Everything you need to know. Okay, thank you, boys, for watching. Merry Christmas.
Wait, this is the Christmas app.
This is the next episode before Christmas.
No. The bonus app will come before this.
Unless the bonus app might be probably.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Peace out.
God bless.